Hi, my name is Adam from the Sugar Man Library. Today I'll show you how to tie a full Windsor and a half Windsor knot on a tie. Length is a very critical step when tying a tie. As you can tell, my black tie here is longer. I will use a full Windsor knot. This tie here is my purple tie. It's a shorter tie, so I will use a half Windsor. The first knot that we'll attempt is the full Windsor knot. This tie needs to be adjusted to about your fourth button here. This is your skinny end, and this is your fat end of the tie. This is your working hand, and this is your holding hand. We're going to be going in through the hole, out through the hole, across the hole, and under the hole. We begin first with your working hand, and we're going to go out of the hole. Your face is shown outward. The next step is we're going to go behind the tie. And take your working hand behind the tie, place it on your shoulder. Your seam side should be showing outward. Then take your working hand and go inside the hole. Your seam at this point should be showing outward. Then take your working hand across the tie, making sure you still have your index and your ring finger underneath the tie here, and then we're going to go under and through the hole. Once you have your knot, slip your tie through and adjust to your preference. I usually like to put a little dimple here in the middle. That's just my preference. And your full Windsor tie is done. For this particular tie, my half Windsor knot, I usually adjust it in the center here, probably your second or third button. We'll start. Take your working hand, and what we're going to do is we're going to go behind the knot. Place your tie, the seam side showing out. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go inside the hole. So take your tie, and go inside the hole. The next step is we're going to go across the hole. Now your seam, your face side is showing out. And then we're going to go outside the hole. So flip under and through, tighten it up, and insert through your half Windsor knot. Adjust to your preference. And this completes my half Windsor knot. Today, I'll provide you with a brief demonstration on how to shine your shoes. The materials that you will need is a black shoe polish. I like using kiwi. Your edge dressing, black, with a built-in spongy applicator. An old t-shirt. A quarter cup of water. And your trusty shoe brush. The first thing we have to do is remove our shoelaces, and I've done that already. Clean off any dust and dirt from each shoe with a cloth. Now take your shoe brush, open up your can, and swab a dab of black shoe polish from the black shoe polish can. Apply the shoe polish in a circular motion throughout the shoe. Make sure you get your shoe all the way. Make sure you get to the toe end. Make sure you get the back. The one part I forgot is, because we took the shoelaces out, the tongue. That's why we took the shoelaces out. You can't leave that out either. And then, this is where your water comes in. You pour that onto the top of the shoe can polish. But before you do that, you wipe down now each shoe with your brush with even strokes. Make sure you get the sides, the back. The brush will ensure that you distribute that throughout the shoe. Now what you do, you take your cloth and you dip your finger with the cloth in the water. Take your shoe. The water brings the shine out. Make sure you get the tongue also. The back of the shoe in circular motion. You can tell the shine's already starting to come in. We'll take the dressing, the heel edge dressing. Start with the heel first. You can tell. Evenly. The dressing makes everything look good. Make sure you get the front where your toe is. And your shoe should look like this with the heel dressing. Now what you do is you take your dry rag and you wipe off and you're done. Thank you for attending my dressing up video. Please subscribe to our Fort Bend County Library YouTube channel and stay tuned for more educational videos.